So hello, what's up guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to make a QR code generator with the help of your HTML, CSS and JavaScript. If you want the source code, is present in the portfolio. The link of the portfolio is present in the about section of the YouTube or the description of this video. So let's see the demo of this QR code generator. We'll write here google.com and click on the generate QR code. Here you can see that the QR code have been generated. If you scan this QR code, you can go to the Google website. So let's start how to make this QR code generator. So let's start our code by writing the HTML boilerplate code. Give the title QR code generator. Now let's go to the body. Make a class container. In the class container, we have to take a p tag, paragraph tag. In the right, enter your text URL. Enter your text or URL. Then the next line, we have to take an input tag, input text tag. Give the class, give the ID, not class. Give ID QR text. Add a placeholder of text or URL. Text or URL. Now take an image box. Now take a class image box to a div. In that, take an image tag. Put it empty. Save it. Reload this page. Okay. You can see here the title have been changed. Here the HTML have been printed. Now let's go ahead. Take a button below the image box. In the button, write generate QR code. Save it where the button had came. Save it. Link the CSS file, which is very important. Here the CSS have been linked. Save this index or HTML. Let's go to the CSS file. The CSS file, to the web we have to give the margin and the padding 0. To the web we have to give margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. I have taken a font from the Google Fonts. I will copy the import link and paste about the web. Paste it here. Save it. And also I will import the font family Monstera Sans Serif. Copy it and paste it in the web. Save it. You can see that the font also been changed. Let's go to the body tag. Body. In the body tag we have to display flex, align item center, justify content center, text align center, and flex direction column. Save it. You can see here we also have to give the width and the height of the body. The width of the body will be 100%. The height of the body will be 100 VH. Okay, save it. Now let's go to the class container. Also we have to give the background also. Background, linear gradient to right bottom. We have to give 3 colors. The 3 colors are hash, FF, 0090, means it is a pink color. Our next color will be the deep blue color. That hash code is hash 0059FF. The last color will be the light shaded blue color, hash 00 F double E. Here we have to have double F double E. Save it. You can see here there is a linear gradient on the background for the body. Now let's go to the class container. In the class container, we have to give the width of 400 pixel, padding of 25 pixel and 35 pixel, 25 pixel, 35 pixel. Save it. The position should be absolute. At top it should be 50%. At left it should be 50%. Save it. Comment this for some time. Save it. Okay. Now we have to give here transform translate minus 50% and minus 50%. Save it. Now remove these tracks. Okay. Now we have to go ahead. We have to give some box shadow. We have to give the box shadow of 20 pixel, 20 pixel, 50 pixel, RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0.5. Save it. Now we have to give the border radius of 15 pixel. Save it. Now let's go ahead for the background. We have to give RGBA 255, 255, 255, 0.5, 0.1. We have to give. Save it. It's somewhat looking like a glass. Now we have to give display flex, justify content center, display flex, justify content center, align items center, and the flex direction column. Save it. Border top 1 pixel, solid, RGB, two 255, 0. Now we have to give 0.5. Save it. Now let's go ahead. Now we have to give the border left as same up top, but we have to give in the left direction. Save it. Okay. Now we have to give the backdrop filter blur. Backdrop. Backdrop filter blur of 5 pixel. Save it. Now let's go to the class container, but I was saying we have to go near the p tag. Converse p container. The font weight will be 600. Now the font weight will be 300. Font weight 300. Save it. Font size will be 25 pixel. Font size 25 pixel. Margin bottom will be 8 pixel. color will be #FFF. Now let's go to the input tag by crawling container input. In this we have to give the width of 100%, height of 50 VH, height of 50 pixel. Save it. Border 1 pixel, solid, #494EE. Save it. Now you have to give the outline none. Outline none. Okay. Now we have to give the border radius of 5 pixel. Border radius 5 pixel. Now let's scroll to the image tag. Dot container img. Padding of 25 pixel. Padding 25 pixel. Border none. Outline none. Border radius of 14 pixel. Background #FFF. Save it. Now we have to go to the button. Dot container button. In the button we have to give the width of 100%. Width 100%. Height will be 50 pixel. Save it. Background color will be #494EEA. Save it. Now we have to give border 0. Border 0. Outline 0. Save it. Color #FFF. Save it. Now we have to give the border radius of 5 pixel. Border radius 5 pixel. Save it. Cursor will be pointer. Margin of 20 pixel. 0. Save it. Font weight of 500. Font weight 500. Save it. Okay, now we will go to the container. Dot container. After hovering the button, we have to give some CSS. Hover. Background #FFF. Color black. Save it. We have to give some. We have given the padding of 25 pixel, but also it is not working, so we will give the padding of 2 rem. It's working. 25 pixel, and we also give the margin of 2 rem. Save it. Maybe I also give the text align center. Okay. Now let's go to the HTML page. Above the body tag, we have to give you the script tag for giving the JavaScript. Let img box equals to document. Let's zoom somewhat. Let's zoom a little bit. Okay. Document dot query get element by id. You can also use a query selector, but I will use get element by id because I have given here all IDs. Okay, where is that? I have to give your ID. Save it. I'll give you a query selector. Query selector. IMG box, image box. Save it. Now let QR text equals to document dot query selector something went wrong. Okay, QR text. Save it. Because it is a ID, I have to give you a hashtag. Because it is a class, I have to give the dot in the query selector. Or else I can also do dot container input. It can also, here is the class container and only one input is present here, so I can target in this way also. Let's go ahead. Let QR image equals to document dot query selector dot container and there is img. Here is the container and here is the img tag. So let's go ahead to the btn. Let btn equals to document dot query selector. Only one button is present, so I targeted it. Now we have to make a function for generation of the QR code. Function generate QR. Generate QR. In this function we have to give QR image dot src equals to, and we have copied a API link which I will also give in the description. Copy this API link and paste here in the string plus QR text value plus QR text dot value. Okay, now let's go ahead. You have written the dot QR text dot value. No? You have to write here value. Okay, now let's go ahead for the btn. Btn dot we have to add event listener, add an event on click. When we click the button, we have to run this function, generate QR, save it. Now let's check. Your project is ready. Now let's check our project is working or not. Right here, google.com, generate QR. Here you can see a QR code is generated. So here our project is ready. Please like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.